Okay, we're talking about closing the distance, getting the takedown. Boom, he hits the ground. Now you want to get position. He knows I want to pass his guard because it's going to be easier for me to finish him. So he's got his legs, he's sitting there. I come in, boom, he wraps me up. My posture's up. What does he want to do? Pull me down. Okay, so now I got to go through the whole thing of getting out of this. I have to, break posture. So he's super strong, he's holding on. Okay, I could strike him right now to kind of loosen him up, but I'm gonna put my arm right in his throat. And if I want to be mean about it, put all my weight onto his throat. But anyway, that's gonna break that hold he had on me. Now I can posture up. Once I postured up, I can throw some punches down on him. Okay, but I can also break his guard open. Break that guard open and pass. Put my knee over, get out of there. Now I got superior position. This is what you want. Now from here, I can do ground and pound. I can go for submission. Make him tap. Okay? And then the fight's over. Now, go up. You should know a little bit, just a handful of techniques for each position you might find yourself in. Go ahead and pick any position you want. Okay, so he's coming in on me on side mount. All right, so I know side mount, he's got my arm kind of trapped in here. This arm's dangling over here. His elbow's in my neck. So these are all factors you gotta think about. Okay, if you don't deal with it, I'll be stuck down here all day. Okay, so either one, I'll get this arm down. Two, I'll get this arm inside. Three, I'll lift him up and get out. From here I could roll him over, and now I have control of him. Okay, so that's just one. There's many answers to the same problem. Okay, take a different position. Okay, so now he's choosing to mount me. Number one, okay, right off the bat, he's postured up. That's not good. He can throw some punches down on me. He has gravity. He's out of my reach. I can't really, so what I want to do is I'm going to bump him with my hip, bump him forward. Okay? As soon as his hands hit, I'm going to trap his arms and trap his body. Now I'll try to posture up. Okay? So now I have control of his posture. There's no strikes happening. I'm in no danger. But I am still underneath him. So come pan over here by my legs. I want to show you a series of what I do to get out of this. Okay? So I'm controlling his posture. I'm going to take my left arm. I'm going to use my elbow and push his leg down a little bit. Then I'm going to come and turn inside and catch his leg with this leg. Try to get that leg out. Okay, so at that point, that leg's trapped. I'm still controlling his posture, his hands, I'm in no danger. Okay, now I'm going to push his leg down and then throw this leg over and under my knee. Hook my shin under his and lock it out. Try to get your leg free. Now, I've taken away a post. It can no longer use his leg to keep his balance. He's vulnerable rolling in that direction. The only thing holding him right now is this arm. So if I take that arm away, over he goes. I let go, now I'm back in position. So that's one answer to the mount. Take another position. All right. Okay. He's got the north-south, but you know what? Both my arms is free. Okay? I can clap to the ear, make his life miserable. Okay? But what I want to do is I'm going to trap his arm, and I'm going to use this other arm to push up, and this leg to push up, and push him off this direction. So I trap his arm, and over he goes. So just think of the body as a table. You take away an arm, you take away a leg, it's going to fall over. Same thing, he's on top of me. Go back to that same position you're using. He's on top of me. Okay? All right, so right there. He got most of his weight down. Now I kind of changed things up a little, so I have to do this differently. He got his weight dropped down over there. Okay? He's got this arm is the only thing really holding me from getting out. So I'm worried about this arm. So I'm going to push his face away. Push his face away. I'm free already at this point to get out. Okay, so you just got to look for an escape route. Right? Take another position on me. All right, okay. All right, so he's got my arm trapped. All right. So what I tell people when they ask, how do you get out of this incredibly bad position? Well, don't get yourself in that bad position, but he chose to start off in this. So I'm going to bump violently upward and then get my arm out. See, he was trapped. It's trapped because he's pushing his weight down on me, right? So when I push up, I create that space, and then I'm going to drop my weight down quickly, and now that space is what I need to get that arm free. Okay, but it happens in a split second. So he's holding me, I'm going to bump up, and then get that arm out. Okay? So that's just a real short technique. Now I'm right here, he's side mount, stay tight on me. All right, he's keeping me down. My main thing is keeping his posture down. Okay? So I'm looking at how his weight is balanced. He looks like he's a little bit high and over. He's a little bit high and over. But now I feel his weight shifting back. So he's shifting back. So you have to pay attention to where that center of gravity is. Go back to high and over. So he's high and over. I feel that right now. He's over this way. So this arm's right here. His head's right there. I got my elbow in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push down and up with my elbow, and I'm going to push him over in that direction. Okay? And then I got position. So, you know, fighting isn't easy. If it was easy, your grandma would be doing it. So it does take, you know, some stamina, some strength, some flexibility. But when you have all those tools that you're working with, then you can be in any kind of a bad situation and you can fight out of it by using technique over strength.